I'm back again, y'all. The world's first and only dark-skinned activist, Rashida Strober. We got all these social media people that love to exploit the issues of Black people. They love to come on and talk about Black folks this and Black folks that. And they love to talk. But I'm telling y'all right now that this George Floyd situation, the George Floyd death, separates the real from the fake. It separates the real people that's really on the ground, that really cares about Black issues, from the fake. And y'all know I've had my own personal issues and whatnot in terms of what I feel about George Floyd not being with a Black woman. But that did not stop me from getting up off my ass like I've been doing, going out into the community. Right down here, I'm in Florida. It don't matter what part of the world that you're in. It didn't stop me from getting off YouTube and going out there to protest injustice. And any social media personality that's talking about anything regarding Black people, and you didn't get up off your ass and go out there and protest the murder of George Floyd, you're fake. You're a fraud. Period, point blank. I am so tired of these people exploiting. Now they're using social media to exploit the issues of Black people. You got your own people exploiting you. They come on, they create channels to make money off of YouTube, off of speaking on issues that affect Black people. But when it comes time to get up and make a move and stand up and go, all you had to do is get up off your behind, go out there and protest, stand in solidarity. You couldn't even do that. But you will sit up here on YouTube and you'll talk about Black people issues and you'll make money off of exploiting Black people. That's what's going on. And I've been saying this for years. They done exploited me. A lot of them done stole from me off of my channel. But this separates the real from the fake. They won't get up and they won't support. I'm talking about physically, the grassroots supports Black people getting justice. And for me, one of the reasons I physically went is because, number one, I've been protesting before there was a social media. I've been protesting back when I was in the Uhuru movement. We've been doing this. I told y'all these people on YouTube are fake as hell. I told y'all this. Now this is exposing them. If you don't see these people out in the community at one of these protests and they talking about Black issues, you shouldn't even be dealing with them no more. Because they're not real. They're not the real deal. They're only here for exploitation. They're only here to use and abuse Black issues. I'm telling you. I went to that protest and I put my life on the line. This ain't the first time I've done that. I told y'all before there was social media, I've been a dark skin activist, the real one, not pimping dark skin issues, not pimping Black people online for views and for a YouTube check, not stealing from other Black women's channels like they done stole from me. I'm the real dark skin activist, the real deal. And like I told y'all many times, before there was a social media, I was in the Uhuru movement. And we used to protest and we used to fight against all forms of injustice before there was social media. I repeat, before there was social media. So for me to go out and to the protest of George Floyd is bigger than George Floyd. It was actually me protesting for all injustice of Black people, including Breonna Taylor and the other Black women that have been brutalized as well and victims of police brutality and victims of racism and darkism and discrimination. That's why I went. That's the real reason. Not just sitting back here on YouTube talking about Black issues, but out in the streets. Out in the streets. out among the people. Out among the people. I put my life on the line of getting attacked. Okay? The first protest I went to, and I'm talking about for George Floyd. Now, like I told y'all, I've been a member of the Uhuru movement. I gave 10 years of my life where I would go out and protest for any issue regarding the injustice of a black person. This was before YouTube. Now we fast forward into this incident, what's going on with George Floyd and what's going on with the other victims of darkism and racism. I went out to this protest and put my life on the line of getting attacked by my own so-called people. This is how you separate the real from the fake. The rest of these people, if you are speaking on black issues online and you are not in the community protesting, you are full of it. You are not real. You are not about the people. The only thing that you're about is exploiting the people. That's it. You're using the people. And it's real sad that people are being fooled. It's real sad that people are online are being taken advantage of. But now you know that when it really goes down, nobody's going to support you. And that's one thing I do know. When it really goes down, nobody supports you. You have to be, it has to be in your heart and soul. Because as an activist, I already know when it really goes down, I know I'm not going to be really supported by my own people. Oh, I mean, it's going to really take the real ones to come out and support. The real ones to come out and support. And that's very rare. Or it's going to take a big push by media entities to get the support of the people. But this is what you go through when you are a real activist. People gravitate towards you when you're fake. People gravitate towards you when you're not honest. They do, because people get fooled and bamboozled. But when you are the real deal, when you are the real deal, when you are the truth, this is what you go through. Now, we've sat back for years and watched these people holler about black people this and black people that. But they won't get up from behind their computer and they won't go out there and protest for black people. These people on YouTube are fake. I'm going to say this again. If you a social media personality that's speaking on black issues of any kind and you didn't get up and you didn't go protest, you're fake. You're not about black people. You're not. I don't give a damn what nobody say. Anybody can make a damn video. I don't respect that. Anybody can come on YouTube and copy other people and regurgitate what they done heard somebody else say. But I respect the people that take the initiative to get up off of their behind and go join. You ain't even had to go say nothing. All you had to do is go there and stand in solidarity and in support. You ain't even had to go out there. It was people out there chanting. It was people out there that spoke about what happened to them. But it was people out there that were quiet. Okay? It was people out there that didn't say nothing. It's just by them physically getting up and going to the protest. That to me speaks about volumes. That to me lets me know that you're real. You're not fake. And the thing is, we've seen what happened to George Floyd on social media. We saw it. We seen it. It was thanks to that young 17-year-old that recorded it. And you mean to tell me after all these years of making money off of talking about black people's issues, After all these years of exploiting Black folks, you mean to tell me you couldn't spend an hour of your time, 30 minutes of your time, a day of your time to go out and support justice for Black people, which is the bigger picture of what George Floyd protests are about? It's about George Floyd, absolutely. But the bigger picture is about the countless scores of unnamed Black people that we will never know their names, but they have been victims of darkism. And you making all this money and you making all this noise, you're getting views and popularity off of those people. You are the worst to me than anybody else. I got no respect. And I don't know how y'all could sleep at night watching these people or having respect for these people when they couldn't even get up off their behind and physically go to the protest. I went to not one protest, but two. And this is about, hell, I done been to more protests in my life than I could count. Because I told y'all I've been protesting and fighting for Black people before there was social media. So this was nothing new for me to do. But I tell you what, it separates the real from the fake. Fakes. They fake as hell. You shouldn't be talking about nothing to do with Black issues. Nothing. If you're not willing to get up and support physically by going to a protest, by going to a rally to support justice for Black people, you shouldn't be on the internet running your mouth because you are fake. You are fake. Period. 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 You're fake as hell. And I see right through it. I see right through it. And I'm here to call it out. Stop exploiting Black people. Stop exploiting Black issues. Stop. You have no right to exploit Black issues and Black people. You have no right to speak on it. You sit there behind your computer and you make money. You gain views. You gain popularity. And you gain attention off of talking about Black people. And it is wrong. It is dead ass wrong. But you won't get up and lift a finger. You won't spend no gas money to drive somewhere. You won't get up and get dressed to go to a protest because it's not important to you. It's not really in your heart. You are an oppressor. Just like the people that have been oppressed through brutality and injustice and marginalization. You're an oppressor. If you sitting behind a computer only talking and not supporting grassroots efforts, no. It's BS, and I see right through it. It is BS. And I put my life on the line because I don't know what could have happened. I put my life on the line when I went out on both days, even though St. Petersburg, it was very peaceful. Okay. But when I went out on Sunday, I put my life on the line. The real deal. Because again, I am the real deal. And respect to all the Black people that have gone out. And I'm talking about the ones that came before social media. Because these people on social media are so full of it. They are the most exploitative people I've ever seen in my life. They do not care about what's going on with Black folks. They only want to talk. And you can't sit there and sit up here and talk and holler about, you can't sit there and make that argument and say, oh, well, they were looting. No, they wasn't. I ain't see nobody looting. I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there to loot. I ain't loot. I ain't destroy no property. I ain't did none of that. I was there to peacefully protest. So you can't use that excuse because that's the excuse that some of these people are trying to use. Or some of them will try to say Well, he wasn't with a black woman. That was a contradiction for me. But I still got up off my ass and I saw the big picture to go out and fight against injustice for black people on the whole. You can't use that for an excuse. You're fake. Don't talk about black issues in any capacity if you ain't get up off your behind. You don't deserve to talk about black issues in any capacity. And if y'all listening to these people, y'all listening to frauds, because they didn't get up and they didn't make no move and they didn't protest against injustice. Here was your opportunity to go out and protest against injustice and you didn't do it. You sat on your behind and you didn't do it. All facts. I cannot respect that. World's first and only dark-skinned activists. Salute and shout out to all the black YouTubers and all the black social media people that physically got up and went to protest injustice. Shout out to y'all. I'm sending y'all a special shout out because y'all are the ones that are real. Y'all are the ones that I can say I respect. Thank you. Justice for George Floyd, justice for Breonna Taylor, justice for Ahmaud Arbery, and justice for the countless scores of victims of darkism. Justice for the countless victims of racism. Y'all work, the real ones, y'all work is not in vain. None of y'all work is not in vain. And I got nothing but respect for y'all. World's first and only dark-skinned activist, the real one, the only one, the real deal, Rashida Strober.